The world begins most competitive and most cutting-edge electric car racing championship in the world. The ABB FIA Formula E World Championship is set to return tomorrow to Jakarta, here in the Jakarta International Air in the city sunny north coast. So for this season, the 11th season of the Formula E, Formula is going to be entering a new generation of their race car, the Gen 3 Evo, which is said to be the fastest car in Formula E history. And joining me today to Awal to talk more about this new generation of cars and also what the Jakarta AP promised to offer to the audience. We are joined with Alberto Alonso, the co-founder of Formula E himself. Mr. Alberto, thank you so much for joining us.
How are you? You are very welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Right, so Mr. Alberto, of course, Jakarta Air return after last year was absent. What are you expecting for this upcoming race?
Well, I'm expecting at least to have the same sort of attendance that we have last year's 2 years ago, actually. And it was impressive, having that passionate people coming to the racing and enjoying and having fun, not only with the racing, but also with all the venue, with all the events, with all the activation that we have from local and international partners. So I'm expecting is for the people to show up, hopefully not to rain. We know that there is something that we cannot do anything about, but definitely it will be fantastic if we don't have rain in this Saturday. And the people will, what I can promise that the people will still have a lot of fun. This car is even faster and quicker and will bring more spectacle, more overtaking than its predecessor. So definitely I invite everybody to come and join us on Saturday.
And that was the big draw of upcoming season, right? The new Gen 3 Evo. Everyone's looking forward to this car. Can you talk a little bit more about it? We saw it early today, and I saw the 2022 Formula E here. Into the next, there's not any major differences, just from a general point of view. But maybe there's more under the hood. Can you talk a little bit more about the Gen 3 Evo?
Well, definitely. As you said, there is under the hood, there is quite a few big difference. The first one is we are activating the front of train. That means that together with all the software components of tires done by our partner Hankyu. There's two news in the car, are making this car the fastest car on Earth, 0 to 100. When this car is capable now of doing 0 to 100 in 1.8 seconds. But more importantly, in the first 5-6 race that we have done this year, this car is doing 3 to 5 seconds faster on the same track that we were racing last year. So what you're going to see here on Saturday is a beast, it's an animal capable of breaking all the records of this track in Formula E. But again, this car faster car on Earth. Not of the history of Formula E, but on Earth. There is not a single car faster than Formula 0 to 100.
And that is definitely going to be something people will want to see, the fastest car on Earth. And of course, we want the Jakarta Formula E fans to keep watching. But of course, we know that the Formula E's contract with Jakarta Air is ending this year. Do you have any sort of negotiation already with the city government or any plans to continue it beyond this year?
So definitely, we have all the plans of the world, to continue. We are willing and wishing to renew the contract that we have with the city of Jakarta. We are talking to governor, we are talking to the central government as well. We are talking to Jakpro, which is actually the promoter of the race locally. Definitely there is will on our side. I can feel that there is a lot of will also on the Jakarta side, on the central government side. So when that will exist from the two parties that need to understand each other normally, there is a successful outcome out of it. So I'm really expecting that in very short term we will be able to announce an extension to the contract or hopefully 3 to 5 years.
Well, we're really hoping forward for the new contract. But of course, Mr. Alonso, one last question. The Indonesian motorsport fans are of one of biggest the world that they love their motorsport. We have MotoGP now, and we obviously, of course, have Formula E. What is your message to the Indonesian for motorsport fans who maybe are still on the fence? Maybe they are not completely bought into Formula E yet. What will you say to them to make them come this Saturday?
Well, first of all, thanks. And thanks because it's so important that we say thanks to the second biggest fan base in the world that we have. So Indonesia, believe it or not, are the second biggest fan base that we have in the world, only after Chinese. So definitely thank you, and so that everybody that comes to the race repeat the year after, which is fantastic. And that's tell you that the people is having a lot of fun when they come to our races. So that's the main talk from me, from you to convey all of you. Everybody has tried. That they repeat, and I remember when 2 years ago when we did a survey of acceptance of the race on how did they like on the race, 98.9% of the people said will return back next year. That is for me the definition of success. So you are welcome to come on Saturday, and I promise you will have a great day. Thank you so much.